Hey there, Katie Joy, the Global Butterfly, and welcome to 2023. It's a bit of a late start for me to be able to put my first actual video podcast out for the year, but that's because I've been bunkering down, really doing a lot of the journaling, reflecting, and envisioning process to really create this next year is the most scalable, expansive, amazing year for me, my business, my family ever yet. And as I do every year, I always put on some sort of vision board workshop or event or challenge for free. So stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll share with you how you can join us for this year's event. But really, what I wanted to share with you in this video is how a vision board can change your life, because it really can. So I'm going to share with you some benefits around that. In fact, I think there's 6 that I've come up with in my head. I might have less or more. But really, the question is, are you ready to get creative? In order to create a new vision for yourself, you have to be willing to let go of everything you think you already know, and also maybe just any attachments that you might have to energies and fear of not something not eventuating or repeating the same experiences of the past. What is really useful and beneficial is to step into a creative space. And my question for you is, when was the last time you gave yourself the gift of envisioning your most amazing, bright, beautiful future and creating a vision board to help you with that? Because a vision board is a wonderful tool that really helps you express that vision and bring it into your reality. The truth is that you are born unique, but the sum of all of life's events and responsibilities and projections, injections of beliefs that are limiting, that maybe you've adopted as limiting beliefs, and the stories and maybe from the life experiences that you've made mean. There's some good stuff, and then there's some stuff that keeps you stuck and sticky in some of the old ways, right? But it can really dull your creative sense and, most importantly, your connection with source, your ability to be able to tune into what it is that really lights you up, what it is that you are choosing to create. And so spending the time investing in yourself to just focus on your clearest intentions of what you're choosing to create and claim as your unique vision of your life, that's where the magic happens. And so one of the key things I wanted to sort of bring to mind is it's not all about the things and stuff. I remember one of the first times, well, it wasn't the very first time that I made a vision board, but in the earlier years when I first started officially actually doing vision boards, I'll put a link in down below to another post that I put out on Facebook where my first vision board was when I was 15 years old by default. And I ended up manifesting that vision because it was all about Machu Picchu, Peru. And when I was 32 years old, I was standing on that mountain and I realized, oh my gosh, this whole vision is what I created in a social studies project. So that's a little segue. I'll put a little link down below about that as well. But with focusing on the things and stuff, if we slap, like one of those first boards I put out, it was like a kid in a candy store slapping all these things on the board, coming from a lack mindset and fearful I'm not going to get anything, so I'm just trying to grab at everything to make sure that I can get something, and I did get that one thing off a gazillion pictures and stuff that I put on that first board, and it was a Dyson vacuum cleaner. It was an expensive one, a $2,000 one, but in reflection, it's because it was something I really tuned into and was very intentional with. Whereas a lot of the other stuff on the board, I was pushing it away because energetically I was fearful of it not coming true, or whether I was deserving of it, or I was focused on how am I going to get this. So it didn't really come into fruition because of the energy that I was pushing it away. And it wasn't particularly matched up with what I wanted. A lot of the stuff that I put on that first board many years ago was related to the things and stuff that I thought other people wanted for me, or I thought is what would make me good enough, big enough, successful enough in society's conditions and standards, projections. Whereas when you actually create a board that is unique to you, And it's really truly focused in on the vibration of you and your feelings and the experiences you want to create. The things and stuff will also manifest, but they're the bonus. I'm not saying for a moment not to have the things and stuff, because hey, we're in the 3D material world. But when those experiences arrive based on the energy and it's aligned, now it's really juicy. So really, a vision board is designed as a tool to help you to achieve the vision and the goals aligned with your vision for your highest intention. And they're a representation of your aspirations, your dreams, and your desired outcomes. And they can help you to, clarify your goals and your aspirations. It allows you to put thoughts and ideas in one place, making it a visual representation and easier for you to understand what it is that you're putting your energy into. Where are you putting your energy? Wherever you're putting that energy, your energy flows where your attention goes. So when you're paying attention to visual representations that vibrate for you, they resonate at a level that light you up and get you excited, you will then have the clarity about what you are creating in your life. They also help you to stay motivated and inspired, because when you see a visual representation of your goals and your aspirations in pictures, it's a tangible form, and it's like that first next step, right? And they help you keep motivated and on track to moving towards the goals, and also being in an emotional state that allows you to receive them. Number 3, it increases visualization. With being a visual tool in itself, it acts as this mirror back for you to be able to focus a visualization process, a technique that I love to teach deeper in my challenge, that I'll be sharing about with you in a moment. But with the visualization of really seeing and experiencing, feeling, hearing the goals as if they're already done, like the experiences that you are choosing to manifest. When you experience them already in your energetic field, then it becomes really easy to be able to see the opportunities and the synchronicities, the magic that shows up on your day-to-day basis. So number 4, we're going to create accountability in a sense that they remind you of your goals. So whether it's a health and physical goal, when you've got a physical representation of that in front of you that you are regularly checking in with, you are more likely to stay in alignment with decisions that are going to move you towards that goal, that outcome, versus if it's not in front of you, it's not visible, you're not paying attention to it, you fall to default and instant gratification. So that's just one example, but any area of your life, when you have a visual representation, it adds to the level of accountability for your own personal decision-making as you take steps towards manifesting and achieving them in your reality. So the next one as well, number 5, it encourages creativity. So when you look at your vision board and you've got that as something to meditate on a regular basis, not just once a day, but multiple times a day, well, then you get more fun and creative about what else is possible. And especially with the way that I teach it, where you let go of the attachment of how it's going to show up, and you're just tuning into the energy frequency of what it is that you're calling in and claiming. And so when you're doing that, it's like a kid at Christmas, where Christmas is coming and there's this positive anticipation of, oh my God, what form is that gift going to show up in, right? And so it's a whole different energy field that you're operating on. And because you're operating a higher vibration with that positive anticipation, you access a flow of energy that allows you to be even more creative than ever before. And so you'll come up with ideas and insights and inspiration and creativity that will flow from you, that allows you to take a left instead of a right, or maybe a right instead of a left, or pause while you receive, or take a step and just receive. There's all sorts of different ways. But the point is, your creativity becomes magical for you. And the truth is, we're creative beings. And when we're not being in a creative process, that's when life gets really, really dull. So we want to encourage creativity, right? And number 6, it makes it personal. So you're not operating on someone else's blueprint. You're getting to choose your vision. You're creating life by design. You design your life. Live your dreams. It is your personal tool, tailored to your needs, your wants, your desires, and how you want to live your life and how you're choosing to show up. So Bottom line, a vision board is a tool that helps you really design your life so that you can live your life fundamentally on your own terms, living in alignment with your heart, mind, and soul's desires, so that it is a truly magical, expansive experience for you. And it helps you to take the steps and stay consistent with taking the steps that help you make your goals and your aspirations clear and tangible, really bringing them into your reality. Now, if you would like to join us in this year's 2023 Vision Board Challenge, it is free, then you are welcome to join us along. It's held inside of a Facebook group, a private pop-up challenge group for you to be able to come along and have some fun at this Vision Board Party Challenge. And each day, over 7 days, I'm going to scaffold little tiny steps for you to take the action. But it's done on the groundwork of being really intentional, not just slapping pictures and words on a board and then saying, yeah, I've done a vision board. It's going to be so congruent with what you truly desire. And if you don't know what that is yet, that's okay. I take you through the process of developing that so you have clarity and insight of what it is that feels amazing for you, to make 2023 a pathway of absolute pure delight and magic and synchronicity as you manifest more of your dreams and goals into your reality. So I'm going to drop the link down below, but it's it's at theglobalbutterfly.com/vision board challenge. It's got a few hyphens between there. I'll probably drop a link in here, but that link will also be down below. It is a live challenge. It's available only while we're live. So pop on in, go down below and access the challenge. It's free to join. And like all great parties, because this is going to be a party, it's always fun with friends. So I bet you've got friends who would love to be inspired as well to make this year their best year yet. This is a free challenge. So share the invitation, share the link, and have them sign up with you too. And I'll see you inside the Facebook group for the Vision Board Challenge for 2023. Looking forward to seeing what you create, because I'm totally excited to see how magical it is. And every year we do this, there's always amazing boards that are presented and shared, and lots of wonderful juicy stories as well along the way. And the manifestation continues to unfold, because this is a skill that you'll have for life, not just once. I'll see you in there. Sign up now for the 7-day free Vision Board Challenge, and I'll see you on the inside.